Ooh, happy kinda post Halloween. I kinda missed it. Kinda missed a lot of things. But let me tell you something, meester. I'm I'm kinda back. Kinda. Here's the story I will tell. Is it true? Okay. The reason I haven't uploaded anything, any shows, any crazy, wacky, lowly viewed videos, uh, is because, frankly, I haven't bought any records in like 2 months. And look, there's a philosophy some people have. There's a reason why people do not answer the phone. I won't make any bones, any bones about it. I owe a lot of people a lot of money. I have a lot of debt because I had a hospital stay a couple of years ago. I didn't have no insurance. I was supposed to have insurance, but my company there went under, and they stopped paying their insurance bills. So we all lost our insurance. So I ended up in the hospital with some cellulitis in my leg, in my foot, a diabetic type condition, and no money to pay. Even at the charity hospital, I still owe this significantly large bill. Pretty steep, because I was there a couple of times that year, and for about 5 days at a time. It was not pretty. It was not good. Anyway, as I do, went on and with my life and didn't pay those bills because I didn't have the money. So they try to collect the money. Of course, I didn't have the money to pay them. It goes to these collection agencies, and they what happens is they catch me on a good day. It's the day after September 11th, September 12th, which is the first time. I mean, I guess it was a good day for them. Anyway, they caught me on September 12th of this year, and they said, "We'll make you a deal. You pay this large amount of money, more than you have, in 3 convenient monthly installments of more than you can afford, and we'll call this part of the debt even." At any time, I could have hung up the phone, and I did not hang up the phone. I no longer answer my phone. So I'm paying off this debt, and I just paid the second note on 3 notes on this debt, and they're good-sized chunks. And it's taken pretty much, I mean, I can pay it, and I will pay it, and I am paying it, but it's taken almost everything that I have. So I don't have a lot of luxury funds to go out to Goodwill or Salvation Army and buy records. Don't have the money. A month from now, though, I will have a little money, and things will start clearing up just around the Christmas season. So what are you going to do? Lessons are learned. I've learned that if I truly want to, I can scrimp and save and accumulate money to pay off bills that I generally owe. And I've also learned that I'm never picking up that phone again unless I recognize the person at the other end. Voicemail is there for a reason, kids. It's so that you could not answer the phone, listen to the message, and not respond, not reply, not call back the person at the other end. It's a beautiful thing. And it's not a thing. It's not a deceptive move. It's not a practice where you say, oh, I'm not paying any of my bills. It's, I don't have any money. No money. So, expensive lesson learned, but lesson learned. Other news. This is the early morning hours of November the 1st. Okay, so Halloween is gone. I've missed it because I didn't have any money to go. I wanted to go this year, and it's been 10 years since I've gone. I wanted to go back to Jefferson, Texas, and take their little haunted tour, which is generally spooky, and it's pretty cool. I wanted to do that this year, and I'd planned on earlier, but I didn't have the money. So maybe next year again. Anyway, but I'm taking the month off from Facebook, which is a big deal for me. I did this about 2 years ago, and sort of semi-successful. Anyway, a whole month with no Facebook, and the reason I'm doing that is because I may not have told you this, and I may have told you this. Frankly, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm sort of a writer. Kind of, sort of a writer. I have, I want to say I have books, but I don't have anything on Amazon right now. The reason why is because over a year ago, I pulled everything down. There's a short story collection and a couple of very short things that I wrote, and 2 short novels. Now these novels, under my pen name Spider McGee, keep that in mind. These novels, short novels, maybe, I don't know, several thousand words each. Novellas, I think they call them. Anyway, one of them I think requires a little editing. Yeah, I've edited it once or twice. It needs it again. Some clarification and editing. Nothing huge or major. And then that goes back up on Amazon. The second one, which is a sequel to this one, and troubled from day one. I like the concept. I like some of the ideas. It needs to be, I would say, vastly rewritten and clarified and just made gooder. And that will, both of these, this is what I'm spending my November doing. And it's National Novel Writers Month, which is what a lot of people do. But I'm spending this time just getting my crap together on these 2 books. And they're both going to relaunch on Amazon on the 1st of December. And I've been miserable for a long time because I haven't written anything or worked on these. But it's time, man. It is time to do this. And I'm doing this. And don't plan to get rich. I'd like to get rich. But I don't think I'm going to get rich on this. But they're good, in my opinion. And we all know I have exquisite taste. Anyway, these books are my November project. So I'm coming back. When I can make some record purchases, I'm going to make some more videos. I'm going to do this. It's just a matter of time. Right now I'm editing those books. But I will be back with the, let's call it season 2 of my just garbage video show. It's going to come back in some form. And let's say that's in December or early January of next year. December of this year or early January of next year. I've been known to put things off, but let's see. Okay, so that's the plan. Gonna do this. Not gonna waste any more time. The books in question will be Monkey Justice, which is my Nick Dixon detective series #1, and Finger in Every Pie, which is Nick Dixon detective series #2. Now, these will be by under my pen name, Spider McGee, so ask for it by name. However, here's another thing. Now, I published this first Nick Dixon book in 2015. Didn't know there's another guy who has an adventure character named Nick Dixon. Those started coming out around that time, maybe a year or so earlier. Anyway, didn't know anything about those. So you're going to have another guy named Nick Dixon who is a character, a main character in a well-known series. I can't help this. This thing has been done. And we're just going to have to deal with that. There's another Nick Dixon. Maybe that's something I'll deal with in book 3. Anyway, that's the, in conclusion, wrapping up, that's the thing for why I'm doing this thing here. Right? I question the logic of doing these videos because no one's ever going to see them. But for my own sanity, what there is of it is what we do. All right then, carry on, kids. We'll see ya when all of this is over, and I'll make some kind of crazy announcement at that time. Bye-bye now. I gotta click this thing.